Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis the Pelvis Presley. This is a great song. In fact, Rolling Stone magazine listed this as one of the top 100 songs of all time. It was originally recorded in 1961 for his Blue Hawaii album. Because this is a copyrighted arrangement, I'm not allowed to post the entire tab. So what I will do is I will post some of it and talk through the rest of it. There is a link in the description. It will take you to where you can get the tab from. Here's my best Elvis impression. Thank you very much. All right, so that was pretty terrible. Let's go and get into the song. So it begins with an F chord. And then you're gonna go up to the 8th fret. I hit the 5th string and that 1st string. And I really try and put a lot of vibrato on there. Then we go to a D minor chord. Open 4. And then, so those 2 8th notes, 4, and then we go to this. So the full chord is actually a G minor chord. This chord will pop up a little bit later. You've got this, and then you have this right here. So this is a D major shape, except it's at the 5th fret. And then we go to a C chord. Here's the full C chord. I don't put this finger down because I don't use that string. And then you take off your 3rd finger. And that creates a C7 chord. There's the full C7. And then we have that note right there. So that first line of music slowly is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. All right, the melody continues measure 5. We have this, and then we have a C7 chord. And you can do this a couple different ways. Usually what I'll do is I'll strum it with just the flesh part of my thumb, which gives it a less bright sound. Or with the nail, you can do like on the outer part of the nail, like just. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. After that, you're gonna go to this F chord again. And then we have half bar at 3. So we have that triplet. Now that triplet is 3 notes, 3 quarter notes in the space of 2 quarter notes. So this takes the span of a half note. So we have these 3 notes in the span of beats 3 and 4. And then we have this chord again. We have that C again. And then we have I do a full F chord. You you hit the 4, 3, 2, and 1, followed by the 6th string. So that line beginning here goes 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then it's going to repeat, except I arpeggiate it here and there. So if we start with this F chord, and I'm hitting the 4th and the 1st string, so just adding 8th notes. I'm hitting the 2nd string, 3rd string. So it's 1 and 2 and. Then I go up here, I do a half bar at 5. Pinky is at the 8th fret, plus the open 5. And then 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. Down to D minor. I'm hitting the 4th and the 1st string. 2nd string, 3rd, 2nd string. So that little section starts with the F chord. And then we have here D, open 4. Now for beat 4, it's the 8th notes, 4 and. So I go 3rd fret, 5th fret. Now we're going to fill out this G minor chord a little bit. In the first section we had just this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a bar across all 6 strings, and my pinky will be at that 6th fret. So once I have this chord set, I'm going to hit the 6th string and the 1st string, followed by the 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. Then we go up to this F chord right here. So here's F, and I'm going to hit the 5th string and the 1st string, and then 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. So I'm going to do that measure together. We've got this chord, and 2, and F chord, and 4, and. Then we go down to the C chord. We saw it in the first section. You're going to hit the 5th and the 1st string, followed by the 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. And then take off that 3rd finger like we did before, creates that C7 chord. And then we have this B major. So you've got this chord. I'm going to hit the 5th and the 2nd string, followed by 3, 4, 3. Then I go C7. I'm going to hit the 5th string and the 1st string, followed by the 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. So again. So that measure B flat, C7, F, and then we have this same thing that we had in the first section. And then we're going to go to this F chord. I'm going to hit the 5th and the 1st strings, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, C chord, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, F. So when I go to the F chord, I'm going to hit the 4th and the 1st string. Now if you notice, I'm doing the full F. You don't have to do that. You can do the F like what I have on the screen. Just do whatever is comfortable for you. So that measure, we've got the F. And then for the second half of that measure, you're just going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, then we take a look at measure 17. We go into a different section of the piece. We're going to start off open 5, open 1. First finger. And then pinky will go to the 8th fret, 12th fret. So it's. Now I do try and bring this out a little bit more than what we did before, so I'm using rest stroke on that first string. And then what you're going to form is you're going to drop this chord right here. So I have a half bar at 9, middle finger is at the 10th fret on the first string, and I'm going to hit the 6th string plus the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So slowly that measure goes. And then it repeats. And repeats again. Now we're going to go to this chord. This is actually an A minor chord. So it's like a D minor chord, except we're all the way, first finger's at that 8th fret. So you're going to hit that plus the open 5, open 5th string, open 4. So again it's. Then I go to the 5th fret, 8th fret, 5th fret. So that measure is going to go. All right, then we go to this G chord, which we saw before. C7. All right, then it repeats. So this repeats what we had in an earlier section. We have. So we've seen this already. Alright, so this is where it changes. After you go to this F chord, I'm going to hit the 4th string, 3rd, 1st string, 2nd. So that measure is going to go. B flat chord, hit the 5th and 2nd strings, followed by the 4th, 3, 4. So C7 chord, 5th and 1st strings, 4, 3, 4. F chord, I'm going to hit the 4th and the 1st string, 3, 2, 3. So slowly those 3 chords go like this. B flat, C7, F. And then this is a repeat. And then this is also a repeat. So that's the F chord. Now we're going to go to a C7. So it's just like the C we did before. Just take off the 3rd finger, and you're going to hit the 5th and the 1st string, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. So again, F, C7. Then I do a full F chord, just to kind of end, just to end the song. So I hit the 6th and the 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd, 2nd. Thumb hits the 4th string, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd. So again, slowly. That repeats. And then a full F chord.